It's Friday morning at the Jefferson Memorial, or about to be. So I'm trying to get the sunrise photo over the Jefferson today for the weekly challenge of chairs. So I'm using park benches. Park benches as my chair to meet the theme. Did some sunset photos earlier in the week. Those actually turned out pretty well, where I kind of almost get down on the ground and get both the park bench and the Jefferson. Sunset causes the white to just light up almost a pink orange. It's actually a pretty, it's amazing how those colors, it's only like 20 minutes that it does that. So we don't have the cherry blossoms yet. We'll see, it's starting to get crowded. I'm not the only one that had this idea. I did. So obviously I'm not the only one that had this idea. In about a week, this place is going to be just packed with the cherry blossoms. So we're actually on the Tidal, Tidal Basin now, and you can see the blooms are just starting to come out. So, all right, this is sunrise over the Tidal Basin. It's about 35 minutes compressed down into 15 seconds. At the start of this, the Tidal Basin is actually up over the sidewalk and it recedes back. I didn't even realize that the sun poked through the Jefferson like it did. That was a complete surprise to me. And it's actually the shot I ended up using. These are some shots from the sunsets that I'd taken earlier in the week. In these you can see where the various monuments are lit up in the pink and oranges. You get a lot more color on the foreground, so the benches are a little better lit. For this particular one, I ended up having to lay down on the bank upside down, way down in the mud and dirt to get this so that the monument showed up in the puddle there. All the tourists were looking at me like I was completely crazy, and they probably weren't wrong. This is one from further around on the reflecting pool. This is after the sunset. We're in blue hour at this point, so the color is back to white. This is more of a test shot for something I want to do when the cherry blossoms are in. I think that'll make a pretty good shot. I've seen this one done 100 times. They normally don't put the park bench in it, but this particular tree with the lined up with the Jefferson, it's a pretty popular place, so I may have to fight some people off to get that one. These last couple photos are when I first got to the Tidal Basin and was setting up. This is starting in kind of early sunrise at the end of blue hour, catching the first light there on the monument. Alright, that concludes my shot. The line on the ground is where I got the afternoon shots, and set up the tripod to do the morning shots. The sun is blasting me in the face right now, and hopefully that will be the famous bench that does well in our competition. A fair amount of photographers out this morning. I was surprised. The cherry blossoms, they're not quite in yet, but just probably about a week they'll be just all blooming. Got the Washington Monument and Jefferson, which you probably can't see because of the sun. But call that a day. Time to go run a couple of miles and go hiking this afternoon.